It's now time for the World Cup updates, and France fans gathered outside a Dallas hotel on Sunday as the national team arrived ahead of their FIFA World Cup semi-final against Spain on Tuesday. Star forward Kylian Mbappe and other players walked into the hotel as supporters chanted his name and filmed on mobile phones. France are one victory away from advancing to a third successive final and the fifth title match since 1998. To get there, Didier Deschamps' side must overcome the team who have repeatedly blocked their path in recent years and whose defense has been breached only once at this tournament. Spain eliminated France in the Euro 2024 semi-finals and beat them again in a 9-goal thriller in the Nations League last year. Spain trained in Dallas on Sunday, 2 days ahead of playing France in the World Cup semi-finals. Luis de la Fuente's side have conceded only one goal in the tournament so far, and that was in their 2-1 victory over Belgium in the quarter-finals. But Spain will now face their toughest test against France, whose attacking frontline are proving to be a formidable force. Spain beat France in the Euro 2024 semis and then again in last year's UEFA Nations League last fall, but the 2026 version of Didier Deschamps' team are a very different proposition. Kylian Mbappe has scored 8 goals, with Ousmane Dembele bagging 5. The last time a team had 2 players with such numbers was Brazil in 2002. Spain, though, have not lost a competitive match in 90 minutes since a 2-1 defeat against Scotland in March 2023. Since then, they lost to Colombia in a friendly, and then they were runners-up in the 2025 Nations League final when they lost to Portugal on penalties. Preparations were nearing completion at Dallas Stadium on Sunday ahead of the FIFA World Cup semi-final clash between France and Spain on Tuesday, with the venue undergoing final touches to ensure its top condition for the highly anticipated match. The natural grass pitch, cultivated under UV lights using an advanced growth system, was being meticulously watered and mowed to perfection in time for kickoff. Workers were also prepping team locker rooms, which have been outfitted with each side's colors and exercise equipment for the players. The semi-final will mark the final soccer match hosted at the stadium before it reverts to NFL duty for the Dallas Cowboys, with its natural turf scheduled for replacement by artificial grass.
We've been fortunate before this semi-final in that we've had 8 days, in between the last game and this game to prepare. But previous to this, it's been 2 or 3 days between every game, so it's been very, very intense. And, the guys have put in a lot of long, hard hours.
Any further expansion of the World Cup, increasing the number of teams participating at the finals to 64, will be discussed after this year's edition, FIFA President Gianni Infantino said without providing any details. The 2026 finals in Canada, Mexico and the United States have seen 48 teams for the very first time, a decision that was heavily criticized, but which has not provoked much debate since the tournament kicked off on June 11th. The size of the World Cup field was increased to 32 teams in 1998. The next finals in 2030 are to be co-hosted by Morocco, Portugal and Spain, and the 2034 tournament will be held in Saudi Arabia. That's it for the Sports Bulletin and Route to Glory. But after this, we're going to be having Sport On with myself and James Okabe. And tonight, the focus is on the 2026 Commonwealth Games. And we do have the 2014 Javelin champion, Julius Yego, in the building together with the chef de mission, Jocelyn Nyambura. It's going to be exciting. We want to hear what they have in store for us. 12 teams will be representing Kenya when the games begin on the 23rd of July. Stay tuned. My name is Elijah Ouko. See you on the other side.